Here on One Take, got a real special guest. Definitely be going crazy. Definitely be behind the scenes doing their thing. Definitely got a nice studio out here on the east side. For the folks that might not know you, even though you've been viral, who we got?
My name is Talibah B, CEO of Bossy B Entertainment. You already know. A&R with PTE, the label. Shout out to Miami Mike, the whole squad. PTE, what up? We up. Bossy B, my whole team, Big Man, all y'all, everybody shout out. No.
Call Soulja boy. Fuck that, we going straight to it.
Straight to it. That's funny.
Nah, but I fuck with you though. Appreciate you for pulling up and rocking. Appreciate you for being on time too.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know like I respect people's time. I want people to respect mine, so I gotta show up. You know what I'm saying?
show up. So we gonna get straight to it. I know where you from, but where you from?
I'm actually originally from New Jersey.
But New Jersey Drive. That was like a movie.
right. But like, for me, I'd be like, the earth is my turf, like, cause my story is crazy. I've been like a lot of places. Born in LA, raised in Jersey. I've been in the South, you know, for a little bit, and so it's a lot of places. I got a lot of siblings, and for us, it's like 7, and we probably lived in like 6 different places.
So where did you go to middle school? New Jersey?
I did. I went to Central. They tore my school down. Atlantic City, New Jersey. That's where I went to middle school. Then after that, like I was there a little bit of high school.
So how was middle school for you?
Middle school was crazy. Growing up in Atlantic City was dangerous, bro. Like. We had riots on the avenue. We had like probably the funnest times, but you know, living in Atlantic City, you got the boardwalks and the avenue. Like my time, my era, it was a lot of gangs. Atlantic City is very territorial. Or should I say was? I don't really know how it is now, but when I was in middle school, it was crazy. You know, like it was crazy. It's the back Maryland and the village, and then you had the inlet and all. Like everybody had their thing, and
that shit all sound foreign to me. I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, it was very a territorial place. Like, you know, if one neighborhood was beefing with the other side of town, it's like you can't
move around.
Yeah, if you on the avenue. And they all meeting up. Like, I remember we had a riot on the avenue until we getting out of school. I'm in, like, 7th grade. We coming down. My aunt had a studio, like, right there on the Ave. All you see, because at the time, it was, like, you know, the salons. Like, it was, you know, crazy gangs. They all coming in. I'm talking about guns on their side, on a bike. That's when mongooses was, like, the thing.
Shit.
They riding up on the avenue to fight whoever they fight. I'm talking about coming through traffic, jumping over cars. I mean, it was a whole riot. And imagine that, like, as a kid, you walking down the avenue just to go home and you see some shit like that. So me and my friends, we run into my auntie's studio. You see the little deli shop closing their doors, everybody locking their doors or whatever, because people trying to either run into the store, you know, because you don't know if are they going to shoot, you know, what's happening. And I remember going upstairs and just looking outside, like, what the like I don't want to get shot, but what's going on?
Yeah,
like,
just on some nosy shit.
Yeah, as a kid, like, but it becomes like a normal thing, like a laughable thing when you don't know better. Like, man, oh shoot, such and such. Like, it's not even as scary, but it can be, you know. But it was fun. We was bad as hell.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm getting at. Shit. I know you was with the shit, fighting, doing whatever.
Man. And then, like, Friday the 13th, like today, Friday the 13th.
What a coincidence. Talking about, and like today, Friday the 13th?
No, like, we was, oh my God, I'm talking about paintballing up the police cars.
See, y'all just like Chicago, throwing eggs.
Yeah.
We wouldn't do it on Friday the 13th. We doing that on Halloween.
Yeah, so we did it on Friday the 13th. Whenever it was just some crazy day, something happened in the city. Because, you know, we had alleyways and you get up, you know, all kind of stuff.
Just like Chicago.
The games we played was like, you know, in the casinos, you got to be a certain age to be on the casino floor. who gonna run through the casino floor? Okay, Martin said go. Whoever get caught by security is it. Like what?
Damn,
like
y'all playing this shit.
Yeah.
This in middle school?
Yeah. Like
y'all turned.
Yeah, we did. Listen, younger than that. You in elementary school doing shit like that. You know.
I'm from Chicago, so you already know.
Yeah.
By the time that shit really started for me like 5th, 6th grade.
Yeah.
Like the street shit, and then by the time I graduated, you already off the porch at that point. Same concept. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I remember, like my family is solid. And I remember me and my cousin, rest in peace, Eki. Like when I tell you we could walk and run that whole city. We always somewhere we ain't supposed to be. They like, don't go back, brother. And we like, going back, brother. But parents is different. Like they see it from a different outlook from us, because we can go places where you're welcome, and for them it's like that's dangerous. You always hear somebody getting shot, somebody getting jumped, something happening, but you go out there, you having the time of your life. Y'all playing, you see the kids slap boxing, the girls playing double dutch. It wasn't so much like for us when the adults are looking like, now as an adult, you protective of your children, you understand why, but as a kid, it's like we just out here having fun.
Yeah, that's what they always say, like I was your age before. Mm-hmm. Like my mom or my dad. Like, see, like my dad, he used to be like, I thought he was like slow to what was going on, but he knew what was going on for sure. You know what I'm saying? He was just more so like just be chill with it. My mom would be the one like trying to enforce it, if that makes sense.
Because we're the nurturers, the women. We gonna be like, what you did what? Oh my God, like, and it's the funniest thing, I think, generation after generation, where you talking about life like that. It doesn't matter. When we were kids, we looked at our parents the exact same as the children look at us. So it's funny. It's that same revolving cycle of like...
Yeah, that's what be throwing me off with this shit.
Yeah, you got to stay mindful. Like, I be mindful. I remember, like, when I was like 14, 13, what was I doing?
I ain't gonna lie.
What was I in? Like, you got to think of that.
So I'm thankful for my kids. Big shout out to them fives. I could only imagine what the little motherfuckers doing, because at that age, the stuff I was doing, I feel like I was way more advanced than them.
Right.
But now that with the internet and all that, ain't no telling what these little motherfuckers know how to do.
Yeah, like they have access to a lot of things. Like when I think about it, I remember when I was being told we didn't have cell phones.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And now it's like, we didn't have access to these internet outlets that the kids have access to. So as we get older, it's like, man, we start to see that same transition that our parents would see. And they would think that we had more access. And now we're in a space where we're like, they got more access. And I have sons.
I had to do too much to get on the internet back in the day. Like, no, I'm just saying, like, to even get on AOL, the desktop and shit, like, that was just too much as far as, like, now you got it on your goddamn phone. Right. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what made it different. We were really outside for real.
Yeah, not facts.
And so that's why I like that whole internet thug thing is like a real thing. Because it's like, what? Like, in real life, you ain't about that life. In real life, you're not that. And so me, where I'm at now, like, as a businesswoman, you ain't going to get the old me. But she's there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it... And so people were mistaken, like, she's just this pretty, bougie, whatever. Like, listen, I have been, somebody was in the trunk at one point in life.
Oh, damn. You is crazy.
Like, I'm real Atlantic City / Carolina. Like, I grew up between up north and down south. So there's a mixture there. Because it was a lot of like moving around, Dallas, Texas, like Fort Worth. Then we lived in Oklahoma. We lived in we was everywhere. So like I got growing up a melting pot of like different experiences. But my most impactful experience was New Jersey and South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know why the hell we ever moved to South Carolina. I was mad as hell. I was like, what?
But it made you who you are today.
It did. It did. Like, I graduated there. You know, I have a lot of friends. Man, it was so different for me. I felt like I was going into a different country.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't understand what the hell people were saying at first. Like, what?
The accent, right?
It was crazy. Hey, Red, I hated that.
Damn.
I hated
Yeah.
I hated that. I used to be like, what? But it's still a part of, like, who I am. I got real solid friends out there, too. You know, some people you just be like, You know, like, it was a lot of little things that I went through out there that I'm just like, man, it's a stuck place.
Yeah, no, facts. Yeah,
it's a stuck place, and I don't think it's the people's fault. So it's a different experience when you coming from up north and you come down there, they looking at you like, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, there's this animosity or this thing, like...
Because usually the people from up north, and I ain't taking nothing away from the people in the south, up there, your wheels spin a little quicker mentally, because, you know, it's not like down here, like, I ain't saying shit sweet, but it's like a little more easier to get by. Up north, you never know what's happening.
Right.
Like, I always say this for, like, out here, you could just be walking down the street, minding your business, nobody fuck with you. Back in Chicago, you could just be walking down the street, not bothering nobody, and motherfuckers will walk up on you on that, or pull up on you on that. So it's like
they
that
used
there.
to think I was mean because I didn't really speak.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say much, but that was the way up north. I don't know you. What are we talking about? So it wasn't one of those things where, like, intentional. So, you know, they'd be like, oh, man, New Yorkers is tough. They mean. I'm not from New York. I'm a Jersey girl. We definitely are different. And they will always mesh the two together. Oh, I hate y'all. Yeah. I'm like, listen, we would probably rag y'all before a New Yorker would, for real. Like a Jersey girl.
Yeah.
And I think everybody know that. Y'all know Jersey girls is different.
Yeah, no, they different as fuck.
But at the same time, you walking down the avenue versus down south, you walking down the street and somebody says, hey, how you doing? That's Southern hospitality. You do that whole head nod and shit. You like, what the, you know, what is you trying to figure out what that head nod is about? Or, you know, you trying to figure out, like, I don't know this person. So growing up with those totally different outlooks, it was like a time warp for me moving down south. I was sad for a long time. I was like, man, you know, and I can see why people would feel like, oh, y'all think y'all better. This, and it ain't even that. When you grow up one way and then you forced into something else, it's just like, what the hell going on?
Yeah.
Like, what?
That's how it should be.
I fuck with Carolina, though. As much as I be like, oh.
That's where you went to high school?
Yeah, but I went to Atlantic City High, starting out, and then I ended up going to school in Carolina too. So I spent like some of my time there and some of my time in Carolina. So I had fun. Yeah, eventually I had fun. I mean, I went to some of I'm talking about some ghetto ass high schools. But then I had the school that I ended, and it was straight, you know, like some really dope people there. Like now, even right now, doing some really dope things. But it's just it's life, you know. You don't know what's going to happen as a kid. We don't have choices. It's like, man, why the hell you bring me here? Like, for real?
Yeah, nah, facts. Yeah, see,
like,
we stayed pretty much in Chicago my whole life. Like, my whole upbringing. Like, really, I don't think I started moving. Yeah, I don't think I left Chicago until I was probably like 27 anyways.
Oh, wow.
So, like, my whole beginning of my life type shit was done. I ain't started really moving around till once I, like, got grown type shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I stayed in Chicago for like 27 years. Then I moved to Minnesota for a couple of years. Then I moved to Georgia.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
I think it's important to leave because, like, I feel like my children, they'll look at me and be like, you know, my son, he's so his daddy. Mm-hmm. He likes the comfort of, like, I'm right here. I'm cool right here. These are my people. But my daughter, my young, like, she's like, where we going? But at the same time, it's still like, you need to see something different because you see the same thing all the time. You don't know what you don't know. Where your experience is going to come from. How are you going to be able to interact with different types of people?
Yeah.
And change of environment is good. Stability is good. But I feel like, you know, it's good to travel. It's good to go outside of what you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't, it's just like a kid stuck in a neighborhood that's all they see. Some children don't know they're poor. They don't know they even have nothing going on because that's normal for them. But when they get out of that, they start to see, oh, there's more. There's something else out here. It's the same thing. You in a city that's corrupt, chaotic, problematic, that becomes normal for you because you didn't see nothing else. When you leave there and you realize, like, I don't have to be in this environment. What? I'm out of here.
When I went from Chicago to Minnesota, that was the biggest transition right there. Like,
yeah.
It's only like 5 hours away from Chicago. Mm-hmm. Basically, when you get too hot in the rack, your ass either go to Minnesota, Iowa, or Indiana. Like, that's like you trying to take a change kind of pattern. You feel me? So I ended up doing that. Once I did that, I get out there like, damn, shit's so peaceful. They ain't living like how the fuck we living out there. Like, it's bad out there, but I'm talking about five is like the real. Yeah. So I'm like, damn, it's like another way of life.
Right. And you don't know till you remove yourself and you get out of that and be like, damn. So like, even as a full grown woman, I can go into a space and be like, man, this energy is different. Like, I moved from here. I was here in Atlanta, was back in Carolina, but then I went to Dallas, Texas.
Damn, you stayed there too?
Yeah, I was there for like a year. And when I tell you, I went out there to vibe different. The air quality is different. The whole energy level of things is different. You can feel it. Like, energy is a real thing. And so I knew being out there for 1 week that I was going to move there.
Damn.
I was there just to visit, and I was like, oh, I'm the fuck out of here. Like, I was like, I left. Yeah, it was a vibe, and then, you know, I came back, you know, to handle what I want to handle in music and stuff, because it's not a real big music market out there.
Yeah, no, I heard that in Dallas. They say it's not really known.
It's not. Maybe Houston.
Houston, yeah.
Yeah, but Dallas, I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm hold you, like, all the places I've been, it's one of my favorite.
I've been to Dallas once, and I don't know, it was okay, I guess. I really didn't get out much like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like one of the most festive places you could ever live. I've never been to a place where, like, you go and it's Halloween. You're like, is it Christmas? Like, what are we, the decorations? Like, because they're so festive there, they get so in tune with every holiday, every occasion, everything. It's so big. And it makes it more fun than you've ever had in any other place.
Check that out.
Yeah, man. Listen, they be having these margarita festivals that's like, what? You ain't had no tequila until you went to Dallas, for real?
Margarita is crazy.
Yeah, like all they, you know, it's dope. It's a dope place. Yeah.
So pretty much that's what happened after high school. You went to Dallas?
Nope. So after high school, I went to Charlotte, North Carolina. I stayed there for a minute. Then I came to Atlanta, Georgia. And then after Atlanta, I went to Carolina for like a year or so after COVID. Because I was like real sick or whatever. And after that, then I went to Dallas. And then now I'm back here.
Back here.
Yeah, so I was here for like 6 years before I left. And went to Dallas and then came back here.
Damn, what made you just bounce back?
Opportunity, I would say.
The ceiling higher here for sure.
Yeah, because of the industry that I'm in. I'm in, you know, entertainment, music, film, all of that. This is like the mecca of that right now. Yeah. So if you ain't in LA, you're here in Atlanta. This is where it's at. It's a different.
I got a like my outlook on that is different. Like far as like I live in Georgia and I be back and forth. LA too, been there. It's like out there, they want you already A-list plus. Like, if your ass ain't got the bag already and your name ain't already there, it's kind of hard to get in the rooms. But out here, the Southern hospitality, you could just be yourself. When I go in any room, the energy shift anyways. They just look at me and be like,
as it should.
You know
That's
what I'm
how
saying?
it's supposed to be.
But out here, the networking, I feel like is so, you know what I'm saying? The Southern hospitality, like hell. Out here, your name could be on its way to A-list and you working on everything, and then hell, all these people that's A-list, if they like what you got going on, they'll fuck with you.
No, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I feel like LA ain't like that. You gotta already be who you supposed to be.
I feel like it's also who you know.
Yeah, always.
The crazy thing is, like, you know, even though I was born there, I haven't been there in my adult life. So, like, this year I plan on making a couple trips out there. Mm-hmm. And I have a couple connections that come here, which you know, it's still dope. But, like, I feel like in entertainment, period, it doesn't matter if you're in film or in music, it's always about who you know. It's about who you know. And you could just, out the blue, everybody like, where this person come from? It's about who you know. You know what I mean? Like, you learn that very quickly. Because I'm not going to lie, like, I have a film coming out. You know, it's kind of like reality, but not. And it's about, you know, out here, you know, surviving out here. Like, this out here is crazy.
Yeah,
Atlanta's crazy. Yeah, this ain't no place for just anybody, you know? Everybody is putting on how they look. You don't know what's real and what's not. You could have somebody in a whole high-rise building, whole business, and they still scamming. They still doing the most. That's Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know, but this is like one of those places where, like, you could have the worst things happen and you could have the best things happen at the same time. It's the one place you can really make your money if you out here doing what you need to do. Like, it's...
Yeah, the real bag out here, the entertainment bag.
Yeah.
But that was a gem. My homie always said that it ain't what you know, it's who you know. That's if you blessed.
That's a fact. Don't burn the bridges.
There you go.
Like, you can't burn bridges. And see, at the same time, a lot of people, they hate. I look at how, don't be upset because my choice is not to deal with you is because I'm trying to elevate to the next level. So it's who you choose to deal with, how other relationships come to you. Because you can stay in the same circles around the same people, and those same people might have done something that blocked what you have or what you want or what you aspire to do. So I've just learned that it's okay to take a loss of a friendship and then, you know, take a step back. Don't always tell everybody what you're doing and just do it.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
Yeah, nobody even knew I was back.
Yeah. See, it's like every time I speak on a move before it happened, it kind of fucked the move up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't never go how it's supposed to really go sometimes.
Yeah, because we put it out into the universe too fast. So, like, where I ended up at, even with the studio that I currently have, it's in a prime location. It's a blessing, but I had reconnected with, you know, a good friend of mine that I've known for over 9 years. And he was up there. He's like, hey, T, whatever. Things didn't go right with some of the things that he had going on. But that's how I end up where I'm at. Just reconnecting with the right people. I feel like you can meet somebody at one point, and maybe that wasn't really the divine time for y'all to do whatever was need to be done. You see them later, and it's an asset to you.
Yeah.
It's a reconnection that was supposed to happen. You'll know.
Yeah.
You'll know. So now, you know, we lit right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because I had to go silent. You know, it was a couple people that felt like they were. This is Atlanta. People will beef with you and you don't even know it. You can even know it and be like, I don't even understand it.
Yeah, nah, facts.
I don't even know what that really means or what it really is when it's not making money. If it's not blocking money, if it's not making money, if it ain't doing something that's going to elevate you, or if somebody didn't take away the value from you, what beef?
Yeah, no, facts.
What you talking about?
That's Georgia. I'm starting to learn this stuff.
Yeah.
I've been out here for 2.5 years now, almost 3 years.
Right.
I'm just really starting to learn how everything goes. Like I say, I'm from somewhere else. I'm from Iraq. Shit, I only been out here like 2.5 years. So I'm just seeing how it go.
Yeah, it's a different place. It's a different place, and you gotta just learn to navigate through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, if you ask me, dating here is a nightmare.
I got a whole little thing on that. So look, this is my
That's
thing.
a whole nother conversation.
So how I be doing my shit is, I already figured out the algorithm. I don't talk to you. No disrespect to y'all. I love Georgia, and I got a lot of Georgia viewers and a lot of support, but I tend not to date women from Georgia. You know what I'm saying? How I kind of do is I only talk to you kind of if you're not from here. But you can't be here that long either because you kind of adapt to how they move. Right. You know what I'm saying?
And so, you start to see it like, yo, bro, like you've been here too long. You've been here too long to where like now you starting to act
to adapt.
A lot of people
you start doing shit in Atlanta again.
Right. So this is how I see it. I see a lot of people like, oh yeah, that's not the real Atlanta, babe. Where the real Atlanta, it's a vibe. It's the whole culture. I get it. I ain't taking nothing away from it because I love it. That's what I love about it. But it's some folks, they different. And I'm trying to put this the right way.
I can sum it up for you. I already know how
I feel like the females, right, allow things to happen. And they damn near worse than the men.
Yeah, they is.
To where like the men don't realize, like the girls don't realize the power we really have. These niggas is really ruined because of that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't giving them no pass because this grown men know exactly what they be doing out here. Like it's like, who said Lil Donald had me dying a little mad. I'm like, okay, so you got the guys over here, you got maybe the undercover people right here in the middle there, you got the girls doing this, the girls are sleeping with the undercover guys, and the undercover guys are sleeping with the so-called, like,
and the girls sleeping with the girls.
Yeah. and it's just a clusterfuck of things happening. Like it's really like a scissor type of look. I'll take this nigga on the weekend and you got him during the week. We don't care. Like girls is really starting to transition into just not. It's like we ain't dealing with all that. Like you ain't. You know, guys are thinking. They're thinking that something is one way and it's not no more. There's no real value in what they think should have value. You know what I'm saying? And then the opinion don't matter as much now today because that's been filtered through. It's like, look, it's almost like a whole era of lick back.
It's different though. Like from what I learned, see, I'm from Chicago. Like we from up north. Far as like up there, dudes kind of lead more with their mouth. Far as in the relationship. Out here, they kind of lead more with their wallet. That's goofy to me. You feel me? Like I don't get nothing against it, but I'm not giving no money to no girl I just met today. That's goofy. For them great, to me, that's goofy.
No, I get it. But see, that's
out here,
the lifestyle.
That's the culture here.
Yeah, it is.
Like, that's the culture here.
Because ain't no girl about to just, like, it turns into, like, spend time with you for what? Because you ain't going to do nothing but play around with me. You probably got another bitch over here. You probably got this going on. So,
just give me some money.
Yeah, the mentality is, like, you pay me for my time or you ain't getting it. That's what it's turned into because of the games.
But so, see, how it go for me here, this shit's so different. Like, gotta pay to be around this shit. Like, that's my mentality. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even whoop like that. You feel me? Like, yeah, I'm not asking a girl for nothing, no ways. But shit. But my experience, any Atlanta girls or Georgia girls, within the first 24 to 48 hours of them talking to me, they try to ask me for something, some bread, and that's a turnoff. Like, yeah. So I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I look at it like this too, because it's such a lifestyle. Maybe some of them that's just really what all they know. You know, you don't have a lot of real values being put into everybody. It's not as sacred as it was like me coming up. You like I'm a square anyway when it comes to all that. Like, you ain't about to put a lot of bodies on me, but now it's just like, whatever, next. You ain't gonna give me what I want, and all right, whatever.
Yeah.
That's what it is now. Like,
only person you heard is your pops. That's what I always say.
These girls ain't having it nowadays. Like, ain't nobody out here to play with y'all. That's what it's like.
Yeah.
It's sad for the guys who is looking for something solid. That's why I'm like, dating here is a nightmare. Like it's not just for the women, it's for the men too. And I don't know what type of these niggas today. You know what? In Atlanta. If they've been in Atlanta for more than 10 years, I don't even know what to say. Cause that.
How long you been out here?
About 6.
Right. You on your way to being in Atlanta again?
Don't listen. You can't turn me into nothing but what I am.
There you go.
And it's one of those things where I don't have to go with what everybody else go with. You know what I'm saying? I can be in the know of it. I could be into the now fashion. I could be into all those things. But who I am is who I am. And a lot of people, once you learn who you are, nobody can't define you. You can't look at me and tell me what I am or who I am because you got mad in your moment. I ain't listening to you because I already know who I am. So you can't change certain things about me, certain values about me. You can't, so you and I'm like, I don't care. You can say the worst thing ever. It's not going to change who I am.
That's real.
So I'm saying, so you just gotta be true to yourself, period. Like no matter where you are, but it's very hard to do that in this place. Yeah. Or in a space where you're in entertainment. This is where people say, don't get lost. Don't get lost because you can. People, you know, the popularity can get to you. The lifestyle can get to you.
You just needed balance. When I first got here, it was real unbalanced. Now my life is very balanced, thank God. You feel me? You gotta think about it. I came from Chicago. There's not really no clubs there. So it's like once I got here, they going out every night.
Yeah.
I get caught up in that shit, you know?
Yeah, it's easy to lose yourself if you don't have the balance. It's fun and all that, but then like going outside costing you $200 every day. Out just to go outside. I ain't say go out. I said go outside. You spending the easy $100 just on gas, depending on what kind of car you got.
See, when I got out here, man, I had this damn Jeep SRT. All my cars was V8 at the time. So shit was like
That's what I'm saying. Going outside, just to go outside was $200. Yeah. So it's like, you know, you gotta learn how to separate reality from fiction too. Like, y'all watch too much damn reality TV.
Or too much,
I don't know what y'all be out here watching. That shit is not real life. Y'all be struggling, trying to look like something for somebody, trying to be something. I don't believe in fake it till you make it. I do believe in like, look, you don't have to look the part of what you're going through, but you don't have to fake nothing.
There you go.
That's facts. Like if I'm having a bad hair day, look, I'm gonna find some kind of way to make that shit look good, even though I can't get it done at that moment. Like just stay true to who you are. You ain't gonna lose yourself. Cause trying to keep up with, you know, the next person, you might see this girl got a whole bust down wig, she fly as hell, makeup done. I had a friend come out here, she said, I couldn't keep up with these bitches. That's nobody told you to try to keep up with them.
Yeah, no.
Just stay true to you, and you evolve into whoever or whatever you're supposed to be in this space, in this place. Because ain't nobody like everybody now is each other's image. Everybody the same hair, same teeth, same titties, same ass, same like there's no yeah, like I'm, you know, and I ain't knocking nobody who do whatever they want to do, but it's like y'all all the same. What's different? Ain't nothing different. So I feel comfortable with who I am.
Yeah, no, that's what they say, be comfortable with your skin.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, shit, I ain't get lost in nothing because y'all stressed out because y'all trying to fit whatever y'all trying to fit into. Yeah. And that, it can be stressful. Like, damn, you could look at something and want it. Like, I'm going to get that. But what are you going to do to get it? Like, don't start doing what somebody else would do that's outside of your morality or outside of what you're comfortable with. Like, yeah. Even in business, like,
that's how I big on my integrity with certain shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? As far as like, I usually keep my content just hella clean. So my integrity make me do that. So that's why I keep it kind of how it is. But I've been dealing with people that have been trying to make me go against that to a certain extent. Whatever I'm comfortable with is cool. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we having a good ass conversation. So we gonna kind of get back on track. So I know you be involved in music and stuff. Like, break that shit down.
So I started off singer, songwriter, co-producer, all that good stuff. You know, I've always written and worked with other artists too. So for me, like now in this stage where I'm at, everybody's like, oh, you know, Talibah, you should sing, you should just get back to it, try it one more time, whatever. I'm not saying I don't love it. I'm not saying I'm not passionate about it, but I'm in my boss era right now. Yeah. I'm in a space where I'm trying to create something bigger, and I want to be the person that I needed on my way up.
Yeah.
So the artists that I work with, the space that I have, the people that are dependent on me, and all those things, like with my label, with you know, the podcast and the film, everything that I'm doing right now is a much bigger vision. I'm a visionary. So it's not about me trying to be seen or nothing. Like, it was never about that. My love for music is a real thing. Like, it's in me. You have to love this. So when I started working with the artists, like right now my focus is Essence Nicole. And
shout out to her.
Yeah, shout out Essence Nicole. The big one, not the little one. So I'm trying to pour everything that's in me into her, teaching her, developing her, creating that thing in her, being that person that I did need. Because sometimes you just don't know, like, where to go, who to look to.
No, that's real.
You can have those outlets in those people. It doesn't mean it's always good for you. So what I did is I just built relationships over the years with producers and engineers and DJs and platforms and all those things to get where I'm at now. Because Bossy B Entertainment was first just artist development, helping the artist with the writing, helping the artist with stage presence, helping the artist with just those things. So it still is the specialty of the label.
But what we doing now?
Now we a whole label. You know what I'm saying? I got a partnership with, you know, a big machine behind me, so we can now give major distribution deals. You know, I have we can give artists advances. We can help artists with publishing deals. So, you know, I feel like if the artist already got motion, they got something going on. Like, give us a reason to say, hey, you know, this person can get a check. This person, we're gonna sign this person. We're gonna get them out there. The focus of the label is Afrobeat, EDM, pop, R&B, and Latin music.
And rap at the end. She said.
Honestly, I really love hip hop. Everything, I feel like everything in music kind of has its own hip hop culture to it.
Yeah.
From, you know, the way people carry on about things, like all of it. Like, I love it. But as far as what my label is going to cater to, it's not that. But I will give distribution deals for hip hop artists. I will help develop those hip hop artists. I will help them to advance in their careers. I can walk you into another situation.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Don't forget, we still PTE all day. You want to be with PTE? Want to grab one of them chains?
What Soulja Boy? Yeah, fuck that.
You know what I'm saying?
When you say that, you know what I'm saying? When you say PTE, I'm big shout out to Miami Mike.
Right.
But you know, I actually think about Soulja.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
like,
because he is PTE. That's what it is.
Do your homework.
Exactly. He is PTE.
So how did that happen for you?
I've known Miami Mike for a few years, you know. I was rocking with him for a while. Shout out Coop, you know, Coop. I first met him through, I think I met Mike through Jay. And then it's confusing. Shout out Hype Just Jay with Hype Magazine.
Good over there.
That's the fam or whatever. But it's been a few years just rocking out, supporting, really, and just being there. So he's just like, man, you know, his favorite thing, girl, you too heavy. Let me help you with it. So he brought me in. Shout out BJ. And we've been rocking like for the last few years since then. Like he real good people. A lot of people don't know that about Mike. You know what I'm saying? Like, for him to be dealing with he about his money. He don't play. He move around. It's the reason why they're doing what they're doing, how they're doing it. And you got to just respect the process, respect the person. utilize your resources properly. And you know, when things happen, like we rock out. That's that's my people. You know,
Yeah,
so shout out Miami Mike.
So
you know
that's hard right there. So you got your label. Then you got backing from them. Then you got other machines behind you.
Yeah,
you know
we got we got Virgin In Grooves. We also had In Grooves Africa. You know what I'm saying? So we global with it. We global with it. Shout out Rags to Riches. We got Empire. So we have the avenues for the artists. It's there.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if you don't have to be on my sign to the label.
But you
as an artist
off the camera. We still locked in.
We still all the way locked in. So if you doing your thing, y'all trying to get that major distribution deal and turn up, hit me up. Yeah. Hit me up. Let me know. You want to be part of PTE, Empire in it? Let me know. You want to advance? You already making money, but you feel like you need a lump sum or you like, look, I already got this. Maybe you need 10, 20, 30,
I just need you to call Soulja Boy. That's all the fuck I need you to do.
Hey.
Calling Mike is good enough.
Hey, look, that's all you gonna get.
You ever met Soulja Boy?
Yeah.
How was that for you?
We've done the tour. He's cool. Like, Soulja's, I would just say, it ain't been no, like, conversation. I'm just saying, but how was it around? Like, he's fun. He's cool. Like, it been in and off the stage. We just there.
Yeah, no. And then motherfucker just seeing the faces. Just constantly seeing the face.
Yeah.
Visibility. So.
Yeah, like, I just really actively started coming on some of the tour dates. Probably
you busy. You got your own shit going on.
Yeah, the last tour. So it's like, nobody really knew that I was even PTE until last year.
But this the thing right here, and that's when I had to really learn, like, stop saying that. Because motherfuckers be knowing shit. I'm for real, like, you talking about probably know, like, I go through that all the time. Like, prime example, a girl, we was, like, doing some content. And then the whole time, like, through the DM and shit, and I'm like, just looking at them like, okay, cool. Then when I get over here, and they pull up and shit, I'm like, hey, what's up, I'm Walla. They get there, I know you, Walla. Woo, woo, woo. Then once they say what they say, I'm like, why you ain't never say that from DM? Yeah. Oh, I ain't want to seem like a, you know what I'm saying? But motherfuckers be knowing exactly what's going on. So
you're right. I'll get in rooms and they be like, yeah, this and that. You're right. I guess people don't want to come off as weird or feel like maybe they want to be respected in a different light than just a fan.
See, I'm just a real nigga. I'm just coming off in the door. Like, okay, you know what I'm saying? You see how I be whooping, like, I really only know what you tell me, low key. I ain't doing no research on no motherfucking like that. I'm busy, shit. Like,
it's organic.
Yeah, I like it better that way, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like we covered a lot in a little bit of time. You know what I'm saying? Hell, we talked about your upbringing. We told people some stuff they probably ain't know about you.
Right.
We told them about the label. Talking about the studio. We told them about your dealings with PT. We told them about what you got going on.
Oh, yeah. Make sure y'all visit the studio.
Yeah.
We got grand opening coming. We actually going to be doing the next weekend.
You told me when we come, I think.
Yeah. September 21st.
What was you capping?
Nah, come on. Stop playing. Stop playing, bro. Stop playing. Ain't no cap in my rap.
Okay.
So, September 21st, we going up. We got Say Word Podcast. Don't act like you ain't gonna pull up on us. You know what I'm saying? Come up there.
Yeah, I told you.
Show some love to the artists out there. We got Git from Goody Mob. He's gonna be doing, hosting with us. Showing some love. We got a couple celebrities coming through the building. We even got a whole cast from a movie that's gonna be there the building.
I'm coming. I already told you.
Shoot, you know what? I ain't even gonna give all the juice away. Like, some
that's what you were saying that we couldn't talk about. I think, right?
No. It's something else. Yeah, it's something else that we got in the works. It's gonna be real dope because we got the city and our people involved in what we're doing up there at the studio.
Yeah,
because we're helping with the youth and getting them out of the streets and showing them something different and putting them in programs and things like that. Because some of the programs are already in the school, but to keep from conflict of interest, we have a whole nother space that's going to cater to them, helping with these STEM programs, helping the children with engineering, understanding like personal development, you know, all these troubled kids. And it's not just about troubled kids, because believe it or not, some of these children that we brought up and them parents got money, it's like they have a lack of understanding of certain things and they need somebody to show them that different thing. So as a kid, you don't want to leave nobody out.
There you go.
So we helping the youth, you know, all ages to get to that next point in life. We teaching credit education, financial literacy. You know what I'm saying?
My rich friend, my smart friend. Yeah, we got everything going on.
Yeah, we going up. So like, I encourage everybody to come. So we're gonna be at 514 Flat Shoals Avenue. We lit. Okay. Suite C, right above the bank.
Okay. Right
above the bank.
That's September 21st.
September 21st.
So this will be out before then. So y'all definitely pull up on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, come out. I'm actually giving deals out. You know what I'm saying? We gonna
my rich friends
doing advances. We gonna be giving major distribution deals, the real ones.
The real one.
The real ones.
See, I need one of that for my artists still. I still got artists in Chicago and shit that I be fucking with. You know what I'm saying? We just be doing that shit independently still, like I was saying.
Right. I mean, I don't know why he playing. We right here. We
locked in. We locked in for sure. That shit. We held. You're right. So that's why I say that avenue.
Our relationship.
That avenue is open now. That bridge is open now. So
absolutely.
I appreciate that.
Make sure y'all call him if y'all in Chicago.
Yeah, hit me up.
He the new plug.
Okay.
Y'all trying to get a major distribution deal. He the new plug.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna call your girl up.
Yeah.
Don't call me.
Call Soulja Boy. Fuck it. You funny as hell.
Don't call me.
So, she funny, y'all. So, man, I feel like we covered a lot. I want to give these females like a positive message. It might be some females out there that like what you got going on. They think you funny, or, you know, they just influenced by your story. Or they look at you as an influence because, you know, you are rich and famous. You know what I'm saying? And got shit going on. So, with that being said, go and get them a positive message.
Man, I know, like, I guess into entertainment or whatever, it's tough as a female, but never look to your left for the answers of what's already within you. If you know that you have something that you're passionate about, work on it every day. Be diligent about it. Stay consistent about it. If you don't know what to do, get a mentor to help you, because I remember I needed that same thing. That's why I want to continue to be that. And you can hear every day somebody, don't give up on your dreams. That's a real thing. Yeah. Don't give up on yourself, and believe in yourself more than the next person believe in you. And one of the most valuable takeaways that I can say as a businesswoman, don't look for your family and friends to be your best supporters, because they most of the time are not going to be. You're going to find a lot of disappointments in that, and that's totally okay. And if you're going to fail, if you fall on your face, make sure that you fail forward. Keep going. Don't ever let somebody stop you because somebody told you no, because you failed at something. Don't be afraid of failure, because people are going to tell you no more than you're going to hear yes. But eventually you get to the yeses, and fail forward, fall forward, go for no. That's a book. You know what I'm saying? And then work on your personal development, because your personal development is a big part of the growth in how you elevate in your mind, how you elevate as a business professional. Get your credit together and wash your ass.
Hey, if that ain't no that, that's hey, she summed that shit up. That's hella good character development. Credit and wash your ass.
Hey.
So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for pulling up and rocking. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank you again for coming. And, you know, you're already successful, so you don't really need my blessing, but I wish you nothing but more.
I take all the blessings, man. You could never have enough.
I wish you nothing but more success, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, you're already big, but I really see you going through the roof, so.
I appreciate that.
Make sure
y'all follow my social media. At Talibah B2.
Yeah.
My third page.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to grow it again.
Yeah,
so y'all just follow me. TALIBAHB.
Yeah.
In the number 2. That's my personal page. And it's Bossy B, the label, BOSSIEB, the label. So make sure y'all follow us. Make sure y'all follow Essence Nicole too.
Yeah.
Listen, if y'all don't,
our interview will be out right before this.
Listen to me. If y'all ain't rocking with her already, don't wait till it's too late. Because I'm telling you, she about to be out of here.
Don't show up when I blow up.
Don't show up when I blow up.
That always be my thing.
Yeah, she's next. You know what I'm saying? I have confidence in her. But you guys make sure y'all follow us. Follow the movement. We got Legends and Light Studios. Y'all can follow that too. That's the actual space that we're in. Yeah. Legends and Lights Studios. But it's Legends and Lights on Instagram.
And it's not in your bio on your main page?
It's there. You guys can follow it there. I'm
gonna collab with you on these. You know what I'm saying? We gonna
I'll make sure you have it.
And then, you know what I'm saying? I gotta come up there and check it out. You know what I'm saying? And then we got some business to do for sure.
Yeah,
you know
man, we got everything. Yeah. We a one-stop shop facility too.
Oh man,
you do everything. Your podcast, you can record. You come up there if you need marketing material. We got that.
You need a record deal.
Listen, you
need a motherfucker called Soulja Boy. Call Miami Mike. You know what I'm saying? Hey, motherfucker, think that shit's so motherfucking funny.
Right. Yeah, but man, I'm telling y'all, like, if you got even your children, if you feel like you got a star and you want to get them going, hey, look,
bring them on up.
Invest in your children, get them the development they need. They also can get in advance. They also can get, you know, a situation, get them distribution.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, get them churn what they need. You know what I'm saying? But take a chance on yourself.
Yeah, that's real.
For real, take a chance on yourself.
So man, we definitely go. Shit, I know you busy. I know you got deals to be closing on or something right now.
Yeah.
So with that being said, thank you for coming. I think we came with something viral.
Already.
That's it. You funny as hell. Yeah.